stand. I'm using my phone because I don't have my other iPad. Hi, everybody. Hi. Good evening. I see Brow. Sorry, I'm dealing with kid, and it's bedtime, and it's a pain in my butt. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm seeing who's on the call here. I know a lot of them are sneaking on because it's movies and kids are laying down and all that fun stuff. So I know everybody's kind of like sneaking on the phone call right now. Okay, so a couple things. Paper and pen. So I wrote on our message here. So especially more new is kind of more geared to new, but those that have been around, we're gonna play a little something here. So, okay. So first off, before we go into, I called it like back to basics for me as far as what we've done in the past that's really worked on me knowing who I'm working with and who it just gives me a clientele idea along with my preferred member and my distributor kind of outlook, right? So it helps you look at that and see, okay, here's who I have, here's who is what, and it helps give you a breakdown for those of you like that are visuals. I'm a visual. I have to see things. It's just kind of how I function. Some of you are really tech savvy and screen and do all yours through like screen, all your, like, I don't even know what they're all called, all the just all the docs and stuff like this. So a lot of you guys are tech savvy. Some of you are visuals. Some of you have your notebooks and you write things down. Like, so all of you have your own things. So we're going to get into that. But here's kind of something was brought to my attention. I'm not going to name names. I told her I wouldn't name a name. I would like you all to write down for me 3 things that are about you, not a quality. I want you to name 3 things that are about you. Okay, yes, we know you're a mom if you're a mom, but say 3 qualities. Okay, mom of 5, mom of 4. I don't care what you are. Full-time employee. Let's see. I work full-time. I work part-time. I do this. I do that. I have this. I want you to write 3 things of just that is about you. 3 things about you, whether we know it or not. So just write 3 things about you it doesn't have to be the same as anybody else's. It doesn't have to do anything else. I just want you to write, we're going to start it off. I want you to write 3 qualities about yourself that people may or may not know about you. I'll give you guys a minute or 2 to write that down. So just think about 3 things that are about you. And when you're done, those of you that are on the phone, give me, I got a screenshot. If Peaches, let me know if we've got some thumbs up and some people are done, those that are on screen. So 3 things about you that can be anything about yourself. When you're done, give me thumbs up. And it's funny because you see how long this takes you all to do. A little harder than people think it is. 3 things about yourself. No rush. Just take your time. Give you guys another minute or 2. Last few seconds. If you only have 2, totally fine. It's finished? Okay, good. We've got some people typing in. Awesome. All right, we got thumbs up. Most of you guys done? Okay. So here's why I had you guys do this. We're gonna get a couple of you. I'm gonna just call on you. Some of you are gonna get a little vulnerable here and just tell me 3 things about yourself. Now I know, like I've known Some of you for a very long time. Some of you I don't know real well. Some of you have never even met or even know each other, or have only known each other for literally a couple months. So the reason why I did this is, actually, we'll go to that. Let's popcorn here. I'm going to go to Penny. Penny, come off mute for me. Tell me 3 things about yourself.
Okay. I've given birth to 5 kids, but I only raised 4. One of them was given up for adoption, and I'm in contact with his birth mom all the time. I'm a full-time employee, and as stressful as my job gets, I do enjoy it. And I don't live with my kids. They live in Nova Scotia, and I'm in Alberta, so that's something not everybody always knows, and are kind of shocked to find out sometimes.
Perfect. I love it. All right, I'm going to popcorn in. Matt, I'm going to popcorn you.
Just found out my wife likes orange.
Funny thing is, I was looking at my wife's and I found out she likes orange today.
I love it. Go ahead.
I work full time. I've always been an extremely hard worker. Very mechanically minded, so you name it, I can usually figure it out when it comes to my hands. And very strong-willed.
Perfect. Love it. All right. All right. Who's on my front screen here? All right, Jen, you're on my front screen. Jen Bradshaw, you're on my front screen here. Tell me 3 things. Or whatever you put down. Go ahead and come off mute for me. Hey, PJ.
It won't let me unmute her. I'm trying.
Okay, type it in. Jen, if it doesn't let us unmute you, type it in for me. I'm screening over. All right, Terry, go for it. Give me some things about you. Oh, she's hiding from me now. No hiding. I saw you.
Am I there? Is it
There
working?
you are. Hi.
Okay. Full-time plus. I am more country than I am city, even though I'm trapped in the city. I actually prefer my work boots over my heels any day. And I actually care about others' more feelings than my own. So.
Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Valissa, go for it.
Okay, so I am a mom to 4 kids. I really like fitness, as I run fitness classes multiple times a week. And I have a spinal injury.
Yay. Thank you, guys. Sorry, baby's sleeping. Me can't talk. It's okay. Just type in what you got. Erica. I don't know what I'm looking at. Am I looking at your counter? Oh, it's your ceiling. I couldn't tell what I was looking at. Can you come off mute for a sec?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Tell me what you got.
I'm a pizza lover, American Idol fanatic, and I'm a shower singer.
Love it. What was the middle? What was the the second one?
American Idol fanatic.
Oh, are you watching it right now? Yeah, it's on right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Love it. Okay, who else do I got? Hey, Melissa, can you come off mute? Do you know was she a part of what we were doing?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi, yes. Can you tell me what you got?
I am a clinical lab scientist by trade, but I'm not currently working as a lab scientist. I'm an organizational development specialist.
Got it.
A little bit of a switch in the last year. I am a mom of 2 very, very active kids, and I love running. Always have.
I know I see you in your glow-in-the-dark stuff all over the place. Jen says, mom of 5, stay at home, sports mom, and addicted. Yes, I know you're addicted to that thing. 5 siblings. Got it. Did it. Okay. 2. Perfect. Love it. Okay. So if anyone else that did not call it, hey, Amy, where are you? Where are you hiding? She's off her video too. Amy, go ahead and come off mute for me and talk to me. Last one.
I gotta talk.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I am a stepmom of 2 teenage boys. I'm a nurse in real life. I have danced my entire life. I've been dancing since I was 2. And I'm also currently wearing the same shirt that Erica is, by the way.
I'm nurse in real life, as opposed to your fake life. We got this.
Well, I have a fun job and a real job.
I know, right? Okay, Peaches, go for it. Give me what you got.
I like the color orange. My fingers are usually really cold, and I like to go hiking.
Love it. Love it. Alrighty. Okay, so I'll give a couple of mine. So I have been married 3 times. Third luck's a charm. Go me. Let's see. Everyone knows that I love pizza and everything, so that's not really one. I'm a huge fan of NCIS and everything about NCISs. I love all of them. I still record them. I've watched them since day one. And what's one other one? I was trying to think of another one. I'm like, I have all these things, but a lot of people know a lot about me. I can't think of anything. Y'all know I got 1 kid. It's about this. I can't think of anything off the top of my head or anything else. My favorite color is green. That's about it right now. I think most of y'all know everything about me. I can't think of anything else. Okay, so the reason why I did this, and she don't smile because a shower singer. No, not so much a shower singer. Totally, I'm kind of everywhere. I listen to music nonstop all day, literally. Everywhere we go, like my Pandora is on, and I can't stand the quiet. And I have a fear of dying, being tickled to death. I kid you not. I was super claustrophobic. Don't laugh. It's not funny. I do have a fear of dying, being tickled. I will kick and punch and throw you around if you try to even attempt it. It does not happen. Okay, so the reason why I did this is that as we grow through our business, we're going to come across people with different lifestyles and different likes and different things that they're accustomed to. Does not make them any less perfect for the team. It doesn't make them any different from the team and how they grow. It's all about how you can develop yourself to really bring yourself to that person, right? And really figure out how they live life, right? And how each of you are going to go through different areas, not only in the business, but through growing your clientele and through growing your teams, that being who you are is very much key to that. So, and I say this from a standpoint of you are who you are no one else, right? Like I'm not you, and I'm not you, does not mean that you don't all run one as together as a team. We all need different parts of each other to help the team grow. Okay, so majority of the ladies here are moms. So you have multiple that are 5 kids and up to 5 kids. Some that are 2. Amy's a stepmom. You got hard worker. Like there's just so many different qualities here. So to think that you're not a part of a team, obviously we all are part of this team, but we're not going to be able to grow further on if you can't accept that there are other qualities that people have that you don't. So a big, huge part of this is you can't think about you. Okay. Plain and simple. This whole business is not about you. It's about how you develop around your people and how you guys grow together. I don't grow a team. I don't do this. I offer the opportunity. We all grow. Right? I offer the opportunity. You all offer the opportunity to everybody else. You all will grow. It is not about you. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about each individual. Right? So, because we can't grow as a person. I can't help you all grow, just me, myself. I can give you tools and I can supply the tools and all that it takes to help you get there. And we can plug you into the team and we can plug you into the structure. But unless you want to go a certain route as a certain pace that you want to go, that's on you. That's a choice, right? Each quality of us is totally different. Someone might run the marketing plan a whole lot faster than so-and-so. Someone might be handing flyers out like this, but someone might be sitting at home. Someone might be working their business from home like a boss, but then someone out there could be working full time. See how there's so many different scenarios that we can take this in, and we can sit here and be like, well, so-and-so's got this and so-and-so's got that. And you want to know something? I'm going to be very honest with you right now. When I was working full time, I couldn't tell you how envious I was of Peaches and them guys. It killed me when I was working full time. So I was like, that's where I want it. You find the things that people are doing or that what they have, and then that's up to you if you want to fight for it. That's up to you if you want to go for it. You want to hand out invites like some other people are doing, all you got to do is go hand them out. Create something, hand them out. You don't need help creating something, ask us, ask myself, ask the team, ask Peaches, ask any of us. We'll help you get something that attracts what you're doing, right? So that was a big reason why I wanted to do that, is because I want you guys to really see and really get to know your clientele and really get to know your team and find out what parts of your team drives you. Because those might be qualities that you might want to start like investing in. Find what somebody, your lives are all different. Every single one of your lives are all different, obviously, as you can see. So there's no comparing, right? There's no similar, there might be similar situations and similar scenarios, but you can't compare. So in order for the team to grow, you have got to take you out of the equation, and you have to place yourself within the team. This is not about, this is straight up not about you. And I'm talking to each individual, because Peach can't go nowhere without a team. Penny can't go anywhere without a team. Like, we all together cannot go anywhere without a team. Our clients use us. We are their team. Your structures of your clientele pages, your whatever the part of they're on, that is their team. That's their support structure. Do you know how hard it is for them to move forward without that team support? Do you know how hard it is for all the coaches to move together as a whole without the team support? It's a really big deal. So take an effect of getting to know each other a little bit better to be able to say, okay, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to do that. What did you do to get to, how are you like that? If you're like gung-ho, I'm moving up this marketing plan, I'm doing this, and this, and you see someone doing that, ask them, what are you doing? What are you saying to these people? Some of you that have been around for a while know this. So it's like a refresher course of like, get your head out of your ass type of thing and talk to people, that kind of thing, right? So just ask these people to find, what did they do? What did they say? Ask these questions, right? So if you're at work and you can't think, when I would work full time, I kid you not, I was on my computer all day long. I messaged and I messaged and I hung out and I talked to people and I messaged and I messaged. I did all social media based because that was my only option, right? You got to stick with what you have the options to do within the means that you have. If you only have an hour in the day, you better utilize your hour and make the best of it versus scrolling through Facebook, right? If you get those extra times between kid naps or, I don't know, between sports times and you have an extra 10 minutes, who could you be messaging? What could you be doing to grow yourself? Personal development, right? Personal development. Could you be talking to a client, booking an event, doing another in-service, right? So this is where we take each other, and you're going to have to utilize each other to lean on and move forward. And remember that it's not about you. And this is where tribal leadership comes into big play. So if you haven't read the book or bought the book or anything like that, please invest in getting that book or the audio, whatever version of it that you need. I may just invest. I have it on paper, but I have it on like book, but I like to listen. So I might just download it. I might try to purchase it and just download it. It's going to be huge key. That book is huge key to get, basically it's for you to learn how to work as a team, move together as a team, not, I don't move anywhere without a team. So this is the biggest reason why I wanted to do this. So please get to know your team members. Please get to know your clientele. And we're going to get into the clientele part right now, because this is where it's going to help you grow within your clientele. Now, some of you guys that have been around for a while already know about this, but I'm going to kind of give us a refresher course. So does this kind of give you, I didn't get to read the comments, but does it help to know, to kind of take some of you back that have been around, to kind of like, there's more to your team than what you think, right? So please, 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 just, you move together. Don't feel left out. And if you start to feel left out for any reason, contact your coach, like message me, message Peaches, message one of us, and we'll help kind of set you back and catch you into play, because each of you have such a huge, important part into the team growing. You just may not know it all yet. We may know it, but you all may not know it. And that's a big key, because it's hard for ourselves, like it's hard to see ourselves as an important piece, especially when you might not have been told you're an important piece yet. Like during work life or during home life, you might not be told you are an important piece to the puzzle. But on our end, you are an important piece to the puzzle moving forward and in your everyday life. We just need to tell you it over and over and over until you believe it. Okay, I'm looking over in this part of my screen, so I apologize. Like your guys are over here, so sorry for the eyeballs moving. So I want you to get a piece of paper and a pen, please. And I'm going to show you some stuff that we've done that has helped me tremendously with keeping track of my clientele and how to build within growth and within some depth. Okay, so here, I'll take a notepad here. Okay, so paper here. So one line across, one straight line across. Okay, and I'm going to turn my screen around because I'm going to show you guys how I'm drawing this here. How do I flip this? Here we go. Okay, so here is my line, and I want you to put this month's date. So we'll just put April of 18, right? So that's my date, and that's on top of there. So here's what I have you do. If you have one client, I don't care. If you have 20 clients, I don't care. If you have 25 clients, I don't care. I want you to draw a little line down and write any client who has ordered this month. So this is how it is. This is the month of April. So every month we start fresh. So we do call this webbing. So for those that have been around this before, you might already know what it is. We're going to do a refresher course. And then those that don't know what it is, welcome to webbing. So in the month, and if you don't know off the top of your head if who's ordered or whatever that is, please just watch, take a note. So in the month of April, right, I want you to write down your client's name here. So for instance, I had a Melissa. I'm just going to write a couple here. Kayla. And then who else did I have there coming out? Oh, I had Shannon. So just write out, give yourself an idea. It could be 3 or 4, it could be 2 or 1 or 10. I don't care how many numbers it is. Shannon there, Kayla, Melissa. And then I think I had Heather. I'll write 2 more here. And then I had Amy. And then okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have I have a whole bunch more and I can't think of names off the top of my head. Oh, Erin. Okay. So I just wrote the top 6 off the top of my head. Okay, so we all see this. Okay, so even if you have 1 or 2, you can still play this out. But for those that don't yet, haven't yet reached the parts that I get to, just long as you watch and you're aware and you know what it is moving forward, fantastic. So these are my clients. They have placed an order in the month of April. Okay, so say Melissa, she's a client of mine, but she brought, who did she bring? What was her name? Oh, she brought Heather. So I drew a line for Melissa because she brought me Heather. So this is a referral. Okay, so if you have someone who contacted you, but they brought you so-and-so, draw a line, she brought me Heather. Now Kayla brought me Justin. Shannon brought me Chad. Heather is a preferred member. She is my member discount, but she still counts towards our volume, which for the US, it's documented volume. So she gets a little dotted line around her name because she is a signed up member who gets a discount. So I don't make retail profit off her. I make wholesale profit off her. So these are clients that I make profit from who brought me people. Okay. If you have questions, please type in or come off mute because I can't see everybody. Heather is a preferred member in the state. So our discounted client, or discounted member. So she gets a dotted line around her, right? So I know that she is a preferred member or discounted client or member, sorry. Amy gets a solid line because she is a distributor. She is a distributor that is under, she's my first line distributor, right? So she has her own people. So she has her own clientele. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're just going to make up some names here because I don't know who she has. So we'll just say Mel and Annie. We're just going to make up some names and so I can show you for the sake of this. And then we'll go with another Heather. Boom. So Amy has these 3 clients. Okay, so she's working with these 3 clients. Does this make sense so far? Circle around her name, she is a distributor. Dotted line, she's a preferred member. And Erin's just a client. Okay, so in the month of April, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clients, 1 preferred member that is ordered, and Amy, who's a distributor, her 3 people have ordered. All in the month of April. This is not March. This is not anything else. This is only that have volume in the month of April. And you can look at this through your BizWorks, or I can show you. If you don't know, please get with me because we can show you this on your website. I have to do a FaceTime with you on the computer, or we'd have to go through with it with you looking at your website to show you where to go and what to do. So if you don't know where to find this at, don't stress out. We will show you. But those that are new, this is very key on how to track your people and how to help you have the visual to track your people. Okay? So looking here. All right. So as these people move forward, so these guys are clients, right? So they've moved a client. So then so when I'm ready, I just start a new line and say I have a client here, I have a client here, I have a client here, and say 4 more clients ordered. Okay? 4 more clients ordered, and then we're just going to put, let's see, make up names. I'm going to use all your names. Okay, sounds good? Great. Penny, Jen, Amy, Erica. Great. So I have 4 more clients, but say Amy signs up and she becomes a distributor. Super. She starts working with blah, blah, blah. And let's see, we go with more names. We'll just write scribbles here. Scribble, scribble, scribble. She works with 3 clients. One of them brings her a client here. So then this person signs up to be a preferred member. Okay, so now that you see this, Amy is the distributor, works with person 1. Person 2 decides, I want the discount. I'm going to sign up as a preferred member or discounted member. Circle gets the little dotted circle. She has 1 new client here. Now, reminder, Amy is still going to work with this person. So this person is going to become a client of Amy's because as a preferred member, they cannot work with people. Okay, so as a discounted member, they're not to work with people because they're not a distributor. So make sure that you get with that person and be like, hey, send me that person and I'll get them coached. But giving this preferred member an option to want to make that extra money and coach them. And if they're not ready yet, then just send, hey, send me that person. I'll get them set up. We'll get them straightened out and we'll get them straight on plan and get them their results. Okay. So as the thing goes here, so if they're just a dot, if they're just a line, it's a client. If they have a dotted circle, we call them preferred member or discount client or discount member. Sorry. Keep getting them mixed up. And then if they're a solid line there, they are a distributor, not a supervisor. Okay, so when some of you get to that point, we'll have a chat. But Distributor gets a solid line, PMs get the dotted, and then the client gets just a line down. So I'm going to let you look at this. So my web is, we call it, this is our consumer group. Consumer group. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right now, in the month of April, we have a consumer group of 20. This gives you a visual, be like, okay, so we're working with 20 people, but these 2 are distributors. So technically, these 2 are working with these people, not you. Okay, but you're there to coach and there to help out, right? While these 2 people are doing the main coaching of it. Okay, but your consumer group is of 20. Does this make sense? Can I get like thumbs up or come off mute or tell me it's confusing, or we kind of get an idea of what's happening right now? Okay, I see some thumbs. I see some thumbs. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. Okay, got it. Good. Okay, so in saying this, so I want you to look at that and be like, okay, so let's see. Melissa's already brought me a client, and that's Heather. So did I offer Melissa the option to become a distributor or a preferred member? Because she's already been on a trial, she's already getting great results. She's brought me someone. Have I offered her yet to be a distributor or preferred member? If I have not, my next step is to go to Melissa and be like, look, hey, you already brought me Heather, and you've been fantastic on your plan. I'd like to offer you a preferred member status or discounted member status. And if you choose to not go that route, would you like to make the extra income with Heather? I'm happy to make your income, but would you like to make that extra income? So offering her that, if she says, no, I just like my discount, great. She stays, she'll become a preferred member. Heather will now become your client, and well, technically it's still your client. Heather will just stay a client. But this gives you a chance to be like, okay, Melissa brought me Heather. Who else could Melissa bring me? Who else could Kayla bring me? And then you start building all these little clusters of people that build off people. And the idea of this is to see how big how many clusters can you have? How many of these people become preferred members within the clusters, right? So this gives me a chance to be like, okay, great. Justin's a client me. What if I work with Justin because Kayla just wants to stay a client? What if I work with Justin? So Justin says, yeah, I think I want to become a preferred member. I can do the discount. I would go back to Kayla and be like, hey, so-and-so wants to be a preferred member. I'm going to take the wraps from here and we're going to give him his discount. Would you like the discount as well to be a preferred or discounted member? Giving her that option again, because just because they tell you no doesn't mean they're going to tell you no every time, right? So then you might have an extra preferred member here and not even know it. But because Kayla brought him, you might be kind of backing off a little bit. So these give you options to work with people under people and not even know that you're growing this big team of people. Because this one person here could be your distributor. She could bring a cluster of people and you never even know it. So I'd like you to look at April, take tonight, take tomorrow, and make your April web. It could be one line with 2 people on it. It could be 3 lines with like 20 people on it. And I would like you to take your web and I want you to draw this out, right? With your client, who are your clients? Who of those clients still drawn out are your distributors? If you don't have any distributors, just give me all the dotted lines of people who are preferred members or discounted members. Let us see it. Okay. I don't care. Like, again, getting out of your head, playing this full out with your team, and helping each other grow together. It also takes vulnerability of being open and wanting to grow. If you're totally cool working with like 2 people, that's fantastic. Like that's the good thing about the business. You get to take it where you want, how you want it, and how fast or slow that you want to go. You see someone going skyrocketing super fast, got client, preferred member. And then some of them got like, hey, I got a new coach and this and that. If you want it, you got to go get it. That's the only difference between you and that person, right? My goal this month was to have 10 new clients. I'm working on 5. right? I'm almost halfway there. It is halfway through the month. So my target market, my like butt's got to get in gear for the rest of this month, right? And we're playing, you know, is how many of your clients have you, now that you write your clients out, how many of them could be preferred members? How many of them already ordered retail? For those that, I mean, I know discounted members in Canada is still the same as our old ways. So like, how many of your clients right now have you not even offered the option to become a discounted member? You know, we kind of get wrapped up in getting results, and we get wrapped up in getting them on retail and that kind of stuff, that we kind of forget to like offer them that option. I feel like we get a little bit wrapped up and forget that part. So this kind of takes us back to the basics. And I say basics because those of us that have been around for a while, I kid you not, I'm going to show you. This is one sheet. This is one sheet of 3 from back in like 16 that I had done. So I have this here, and this one here has 4 lines on it. I had 3 sheets of this filled up for 1 month. And I was rocking it with my clients. Like, that's where I knew that I had everybody down to track. Plus, it gives you a chance to see who orders from month to month without technically going on your website and looking through all the orders. Because you're like, well, I don't know who ordered, and I don't know who placed this, and I don't know if she's reordered. Looking back on your map now kind of gives you that idea, because each month starts over as a new month. But keep the papers. Because then you look back at March, you'll be like, oh, it's April already. Be like, someone hadn't reordered yet. I should probably make sure I reach out to them if you're not already talking to them. So you should probably reach out to them and just check on them and say, hi, how are you? And all that fun stuff. I just saw you messed up. So when mapping April, the key is to map the clients who have placed an order. Yes, correct. You are correct. Every month you start over is who is ordered or ordering that month only. So just like you would do the whole month of April, and then going into June, it's a fresh, clean slate. But each month you want to keep prior months. I have 2 years worth of webs, 16 and 17 of webs. And I mean, I have a bigger clientele now, but this at least keeps me on track of, okay, this is who I have. This is who I'm working with. These are who have ordered this month. This is who needs to order. These are my preferred members. These are who orders here. So it gives you just a visual to see, okay, great. This is who I have. So when I ask you and say, hey, what's your web? My CG, we called it consumer group. Like I said, we said my consumer group is 20. So you would say at the end of the month, you would post, or you can do it at the mid of the month, be like consumer group of 5, you know, whatever your goal is. My goal is to have a consumer group of 10. Whatever it may be, you write it down on your map, and just keep your map of your web on hand. And you can do this. You don't have to write in this every single day. It could be on a weekly basis, where it's like every Sunday night, you go on your Herbalife website, and you go to my orders, and you see who's all placed orders. And then you write them in on your web, or you can do it daily. It's totally up to you. So you get to pick and choose where you want to put that in. Does anyone have any questions before we hop off here? Does everyone understand? Thumbs up. I can't see everybody. Give me goods. We're good. Thumb. I know a lot of you aren't on video, so I can't see you. So tell me if we're good. So I hope a lot of tonight made a lot of sense, and I hope you all continue to grow together. Just remember that you all are an important piece to all of us in growing through. Please don't think anything otherwise. And if you do, we need to really work on some personal development to help give you that confidence because no one can do it for you. We can tell you on and on and on that you're important, but you got to believe it in yourself, that you're a huge key to the team. So please reach out. Please reach out to us. I hope this made sense. This is something I'd really like to see the team doing again, moving forward. Even on the No Excuses page, guys, post your webs. Keep us up to date. Let us know how you're doing. I hope it made sense. If you need to look back at the video, pages, if you don't mind posting the video here sometime this evening. I know it's a little bit late our time. I'm finishing food right now, and I'm exhausted and sore. I'm so sore today. I think we posed on stage for like 15 minutes, and I think everything in my body hurts. But it's been a good day. It's been a good day. So I'm excited to give you guys that tool to move forward. For those that are real new, those that aren't new, I really, really, really challenge you to take this on again and really utilize this to help grow each other. Just remember, you're all an important piece. And I know we went over 15 minutes, which I expected today be a little bit longer because I really wanted you guys to take some notes on that and draw it out yourself. So my challenge to you this week is write out your April web. You are officially halfway through April. There's 15 days left in the month. Where are you at in the goals that we chatted about at the beginning of the month? Are you close? Are you halfway there? Have you beat it already? Keep us posted. Let us know what your goals are as far as that's going. Mentally, personally, business related. Like, there's more to it than just business, guys. Okay, there's more to it than just doing invites, and there's more to it than just doing attending a workout and stuff like that. There's a lot more to it. Got to continuously work on ourselves. Get that mindset right to be able to piece this all together. Other than that, have a wonderful evening. I hope you all hope it explains it all. So have a good night. We'll talk to you soon. Stay tuned to the recording. And then if you guys have any questions, reach out to us, please. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.